I met her before.
Let's talk to Laurel. Hi, Laurel.
Hi, John.
What's going on right now, Laurel?
Just standing out in front of La Scala, waiting for Representative T-Berry to be emerging with his donors. Yeah, he likes to talk to donors apparently, but not so much to constituents.
Do we know if these are donors or is this Rotary?
Is it a Rotary meeting?
It is a Rotary meeting.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, the Rotary people could be his donors. We don't know.
Sure. Well, it's true that he has agreed to meet with certain groups and not others.
Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Regardless of whether they're in his district or not. For example, he did attend a fundraiser outside of the district recently instead of attending our town hall. We got another one, April 23rd.
Yay, town hall. Hey, Barb.
Hey.
We're just waiting here for T-Berry. Yay. Affordable health care. Oh, yeah. So this is Rob Nichols' van right here. We're just going to wait for Mr. Nichols and Mr. T-Berry to emerge here from their little lunchtime meeting. Notice how they've parked next to the Hillary sticker. So what's up, Janelle?
Hi, I'm taking a half-day vacation to come and protest my illustrious congressman who refuses to listen to me and the fine people here.
Awesome.
We're really nice people. He just needs to consider our needs as well as the needs of his donors.
I agree. I wonder if he's going to be on time coming out or not.
I don't know. We'll see. I wonder where he goes next. It's hard to keep track of him. He's so wide.
Do we need to chant when he comes out? Like,
No, that's a good question. What do we say? All right, guys, think of the chant.
Are we going to chant when he comes out?
What should we chant? What is appropriate? What's the best chant for the occasion?
I hear they give chants, but they're inappropriate, so.
All
the ones I know are like Trump ones, not Trump.
We should chant saying that he needs to come to the town hall.
Show me what democracy is
Yeah.
like. But I mean,
yeah.
Town hall.
What'd you say?
Town hall. We should call it his town hall.
What do we want? A town hall. When do we want it?
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What do we want? Town hall. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want? Town hall. When do we want it?
Now. I think we
What do want?
I think we
Town
can
hall.
manage that.
No. Okay. So he arrived in a white Ford minivan with bike racks or ski racks on top.
Yeah, I think we think that's Rob Nichols' van.
Oh yeah.
It's
He's not exactly living the dream that Trump has promised him.
Is Rob local or does he travel back to D.C.?
Rob is local. Rob is the local district director.
He's the local one, okay.
Rob used to work for Kasich, and I have to imagine right now that he's wishing he still worked for Kasich. So,
This is a disaster.
yeah. I imagine working for Kasich is an easier job right now.
Kasich has been willing to stick his neck out and vote more with his values, supposedly, than T-Berry has. T-Berry has voted consistently with the Trump administration every time, regardless of what values he espouses. So, I can imagine it would be a little easier to work for Kasich, but
T-Berry has values?
they're not evident by his voting record.
he keeps talking about that. It was in the dispatch. He used it in the right.
He did, and
That was cookie cutter.
he said that
Cookie
like
cutter
to you?
protesters. Yeah. It's like we're all the
having a plan makes you a little better.
Well, I think we are united
T-Berry
in
has
our
them on it?
concerns. I think we're all very concerned about what's happening in Congress right now, how Congress is failing to provide any checks and balances on an administration that appears unhinged and has made some very poor decisions so far that have really impacted people's lives. T-Berry's insistence on repealing the Affordable Care Act, whether he has a good plan or not, has really been pretty discouraging. Fortunately, others in Congress were willing to say no.
You know, I think the fact that we have our back turned to the road is making people more curious.
Yeah.
They're like slowing down. They're like, what are you doing? Why is your back turned to us? We're defying social norms.
Yeah.
When you protest, you're supposed to face the road. See if this woman slows down.
Feel it a little
She
bit.
did, a little bit.
We'll take what we can get.
She's curious. What are these people with signs doing here? No movement yet from La Scala. We continue to wait.
Boys, we're ready.
So what questions do we have for Representative T-Berry today? I have so many, I don't...
When's the town hall?
Yeah, when's the town hall?
When is the town hall?
Town hall.
Did you say it's a slow news day?
Must be a slow day today, and then I think he said something about getting back to work. So I don't know what.
Have a great day, sir. Tell him that he said if you see T-Berry around, please tell him that we'd like to talk to him.
He's having one that goes tomorrow. I wonder where he's going to
He was cheerful.
Not.
Come back, really. We'd like to talk more.
Well, I understand for the small number of people who find the policies of the current administration and the Congress,
I'm not
I mean, basically, I can't even justify it.
I'm not sure what the current policies of the administration are.
Well, good point, yeah.
I mean, it was like, we absolutely can't invade Syria. And it's like, let's bomb Syria. It's like,
Right.
what?
Well, I guess there is the whole pro-white nationalism. I mean, maybe some people get something out of that. Unfortunately, it's not jobs.
T-Berry's lonely van.
wait.
Maybe he's having a drink. I mean, if I were in Congress right now, I'd have a drink. Wouldn't you have a drink right now if you were in Congress?
I think I would.
I would have a drink.
I think I would.
Yeah.
Especially if the rule was I had to vote with my party every time instead of with my constituents. That would put me in kind of a tight spot.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know,
true.
Morally speaking, you know.
Again, with the morals.
Yeah.
That's high expectations.
Just there's no way, if you're really voting with your conscience and with your constituents, that you're going to be in lockstep with a regime like the Trump regime. There's absolutely no way that's possible. But if that's happening, it's because it's some sort of policy that's been developed and people are adhering to it. They must get something out of it. For example, you see on one of the signs over here that he's received $53,000 from Comcast. I haven't fact-checked that, but it'd be interesting to find out. Maybe that had something to do with how he and many of his colleagues in Congress voted regarding internet privacy.
So that's what he's getting out of it. He's getting money.
I guess, yeah.
Money. What time is it now?
It is now 1:06. Might have gone out the back door.
Well,
that happens a lot.
That's the van that came in. So
yeah, there might be another van.
yeah, if they've gone out the back door, they've hopped in another vehicle to give us the slip.
Yes.
That would be desperate.
Well, from what I understand, T-Berry has a meeting at his office at 2, so he can't be here forever. He's got to go back to catch his meeting at 2 in the office. So we watch and we wait. It's kind of suspenseful.
Yes, it
This is like waiting for April the giraffe to give birth.
Oh my God, that's.
April the giraffe getting in her van any moment. This is the guy we saw before that had the video camera. We were wondering if he was a
Is he like PR?
tracker of some kind.
Oh.
We're not sure.
Now he's, what is he doing? Is he going to do it?
Like came out of the back door. It has like illegally.
They what?
It was a little white car, and they just turned down there and go down that side street. They came out in the back.
Who does he work for? What's his job?
I wonder if he
For future.
check out this car. Because they just came out of the back of La Scala, went clear down this side street.
This one here?
No, it's not it. That's not the one.
If that was T-Berry in that vehicle, he's gone gray really quickly.
It wasn't the right car anyway. I saw him go down that way. But you couldn't see through the side.
An invasion vehicle, then we're really getting to him. You
This
know?
is true.
If it's like we need to arrive in one vehicle and
Right,
leave in another,
Right.
it's like, oh,
Camouflage.
this is like spy versus spy.
At some point, you know.
Maybe Rob left him. Maybe they're going to come back at the end of the day to get Rob's car.
That's true.
Or maybe Rob's just abandoned his van. He's just like, it's like, that's it. I'm never coming back.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah.
I will get you
Well,
my car and get a
Rob's
pen and I'm
driving.
gonna give you my email. So email me the materials and what numbers you need, and I'll get them. I'll send them to either my logistics guy or I'll price them myself and get approval, and I'll let you know if I can get it.
There's the tracker guy again. Maybe he just did a loop to like see if we're still here. But I mean, they could tune into the live video and see we're still here. I mean,
You mean this guy? I don't think he's with. You think he's a support person?
we're not really sure who he is. He had a video camera earlier.
Yeah.
He video cameraed. He videoed T-Berry T-Berry getting out of the car, and then he videoed the protest out front here. So we're not really sure who he's with. I mean, you could be like, who are you? What is your business here? We demand to know. Barb's gonna go ask. Barb's investigating. Who are you? We demand to know. Who watches the watchers? I know, right? Rob needs a raise. You know, do you think if we called one day to ask for Rob to get a raise, you think maybe they'd like us more?
I have a sitter tomorrow. I have my girlfriend has 2 kids that I live with, so there's that. They're with their dad.
See you later. Thanks for coming.
Which is great. So I can again. And then it's Easter weekend and we're Catholic, so we have to go to Easter. So I feel your pain.
Well, there's that too. I've got to go quick for going, and then we're going on a road trip on Sunday.
Cool. Where are you going? Is Charlottesville, Virginia all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Not with a tracker.
Yeah, not with him. He's not with him.
He just likes to find
I didn't ask. Yeah.
Who he was tracking
because
for?
Because he was very quietly telling me this, so I thought I'm being discreet here.
It's spy versus spy.
Yeah.
Maybe we all go hide, he'll come out. Now just footage of the parking lot.
I know, it's like, this is so exciting. April the giraffe is going to give birth any moment in that van.
I could be cleaning my face.
That's exactly what this
That's
is.
not exciting, it doesn't matter. Even know what we're protesting because they can't.
What made you want to get involved?
Well,
Oh yeah, that guy.
What do you think trackers do? They just, what do you trackers do?
They,
They just document?
they video events to try to catch the candidates saying incriminating things that can then be turned into commercials, YouTube videos, stuff like that.
that'd be a little unnerving if you could work for government and have somebody like doing that.
Because you went out and like cast your vote. So how do you feel about it?
I feel crossing certain boundaries that I'm just dying to actually call my ex-sister-in-law and ask her about Pat because it's her cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I just, I'm just dying to call Chris and go, hey, girl.
What do you know?
What are you doing here? I know my niece is very liberal. Really confident.
Yet we wait.
I think he'd have to leave by like 1:30ish.
This is suspenseful.
It'll all be over in a couple seconds. Sort of like
It'll be-
waiting for the wedding or something. It's always done.
What'll probably happen is Rob will come out.
And are we going to go follow where the van is?
Rob will come out and get his flyers off the van and then pull around
Yeah.
and get the congressman, and then they'll speed away in the getaway van.
It was
The
actually
life of a... Yeah, these people are leaving a lunch on it.
2 weeks ago when I went into T. Berry's office. I went in early and there was a woman that worked in the office. I'd never seen her before. She was actually, I told her, I said, you're the first one I've ever seen take notes. And I was in there by myself, but she actually got a pad of paper, wrote down my name, and all this stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
not typical.
and then she, she wrote down 3 things that, like I was in there chatting about. Because I told her, I said, wow, I said, this is pretty impressive.
Tim
She
took
goes,
Tim took notes last week.
Oh, did he?
I will say Tim took
What
notes.
is Tim? Is he the
Tim's the new guy. He's kind of
one
the
behind the desk or the other one?
behind the desk.
Okay,
New
he's
guy
friendly,
behind the desk.
friendly.
Yeah.
He's new. We haven't broken him down
Yes.
yet, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Do you know what happened to the other guy behind the desk?
He went to D.C.
Okay.
oh, John.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I think that was his name. He was a nice enough.
Yeah. Unlike the guy that we.
Well, see, I always try and be very nice to them because my daughter worked for Voinovich and the wine at the front desk, you know, and she was a Democrat, you know, but they never asked. It was a no ask, no tell kind of thing.
Right.
But I know that they had to field a bunch of phone calls, you know, and it wasn't always pleasant.
So did that guy walk back in and came and checked this out?
Oh, in the plaid shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
He was kind of
I'm
like,
saying they
Because
probably wanted to
sometimes
know.
we don't wait the whole time, so maybe
Yeah.
they're just, you know.
yeah. Usually we're like, okay, yay,
We're
and,
done.
and we leave. And this time it's like, we're here. We're not leaving till you do.
It's a nice day. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not like we're getting rained on
Yeah.
or snowed on.
Or like the wine bar where it was like 12 degrees.
Oh,
And it was like, I can't feel my hands.
That was cold. That was very cold. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as he went in, as soon as Rob went in, I left. I was like, I can't feel my toes.
Watching and waiting. I'm still live on Facebook.
Oh,
There's 6 people watching this right now.
really?
I told
Know
you.
who watches or no?
I think I probably could see who's watching. I think.
Maybe it's
Yeah, maybe Pat's watching.
Mia's watching from Italy. I can
Hi,
I can tell
Mia.
that.
Oh, is she over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mia. Let's say hi to Mia.
Hi, Mia.
Hi,
Hi, Mia.
It's great.
Well, she says, John, I'm watching from Sardinia. Isn't Sardinia part of Italy?
Yeah.
I think Sardinia is in Italy, right?
Island.
It's Corsica that's in France, right? I think. She says, I'm shouting hi. Isn't this exciting, Mia? This is just like any moment now. T-Berry could emerge.
A thriller.
We need some theme music. Next time, let's have theme music.
Oh,
Wouldn't
yeah.
that be good?
We could have a. We could bring a DVD player.
We need like the Jeopardy theme.
Yeah. As long as you don't ask me to sing. Just ask me to be quiet. He was. Well, I mean, in her defense. So, and they pretty much thought I was going to listen. Yeah. I sing a lot in the shower.
It's part of the joy of it.
Exactly. It's just apparently I don't get anything else. Sort of like smoking.
We're losing people. We're down to 3 people watching now. People are getting bored with
It's a
this.
little bit slow.
Yeah, this isn't, like a suspenseful thriller.
We could start a fight.
Surround the car.
It could be like on the news or something.
We could all go in La Scala.
I'm not pointing fingers at you.
He obviously doesn't.
So as a slice of
Hey, science we have. Hi.
there's definitely.
Did you say it's deliberate?
He's deliberate. He's just like very.
He's slow.
Yeah, he's just slow. Maybe he's not coming in the spot. You know?
Yeah, I'm not all in for No, that's stuck in my head all day. What's the jingle for Tea-Berry Gum?
For what?
Tea-Berry Gum.
There was a tea-berry gum?
Yeah, well, it's spelled T-E-A.
Oh.
It's like old school stuff. Tea-Berry Clove.
They're not putting any
Oh, black. There was a blackjack. Licorice gum. Yeah, yeah. The flavor never lasted.
Yeah,
Holy
all the
flavor.
people that those rotary people.
Every town we have a rotary. Which ones do?
No, that's the Lions.
The Lions.
The Rotary's just usually about because no, that's not true either. I think they do have. Yeah, but I can't think specifically what year.
They're a man or woman. So what they care about is jobs and economy. And this is what I'm getting from you. So, so it was confusing and hard to figure out. It's really
Is there any more chat about the when they're put him against Mandel? I mean, that's the only thing they can do. I mean, they could have a primary.
Their side
They were
smart, they'd run somebody against Mandel. But
They got to do it.
Is that what we're talking about? Or is it jobs?
We're up to 6 people watching again.
must be the Jeopardy music.
Mia's still watching. I can't see who else is watching. Chris just joined. Hi, Chris. Say hi to Chris.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris.
Chris says hi. Some people are leaving.
Is it a white, like, Jetta or something like that?
You know what else is ridiculous? We're staking out a white Ford minivan in front of an Italian restaurant to try to get to speak to our representative, and he's nowhere to be seen.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Yep. I mean, that's our hope right there. Is that vehicle. Sad.
I agree.
That's our hope.
Our Pope.
Right there. I thought you were thinking the Pope.
See you guys later.
Nice to meet you, Jim. Yes. Send me whatever you need, and I'll make it happen.
Great.
Always good. Take care.
See you later. What time is it now?
I have 125.
So the woman had a name tag.
Yeah, I think she
That was
just came
probably
out that
rotary. Permanent contact.
Janelle, 2 o'clock.
Oh, 2 o'clock.
Yep. He needs to be back at Worthington to his office 2 o'clock. So
You guys are so good with still crowdsourcing.
given
Not easy.
given long enough, I can find out anything. I'm from a small town. I'm good at this. This is nothing, you know. In small towns, you know, you find out about their affairs and who their illegitimate children are, and you know. By the way, if you're watching and if you have that information about T-Berry, send me a private message. I would like to know.
I lived, so Betsy DeVos is coming to Van Wert on the 20th. I grew up 30 minutes away from there. It's like red, Ohio. I don't know what's in store for their schools because of this woman.
Right.
I'm so tempted, and I know I'll get harassed, but
Slow the roll. He's like, what's going on? I don't know. I looked on the Indivisible guide. There are a couple Indivisible groups up there you might be able to message. See if they're planning anything. There's one in Lima, and I think there's one in Findlay. So
I saw the one about Lima. I love Lima beans, so I remember that.
What-
File that away.
what congressional district is that in? Do you know? It's in Jim Jordan's?
so my county, half of it is in one and the other half is in another. It might be Jordan.
I think they have
It stretches all the way up to Toledo because Toledo's all split in 3 different ways.
I think we should figure that out and then see if that district is planning anything, and then we can let people here know. Because I think some people here are interested in maybe going up there if something is happening.
Did we know who someone in our group was inside? Is she still in there?
I can't message her while I'm videoing, so I can't see what's going on. Who's in there? Janet. There's a plane flying overhead. We need to look into like the cost of like getting a plane to tow a banner.
I bet if you partnered with like the Stivers people and you did it over an Orchard football game, no Stivers, no T-berries, something like that.
Was there a game plan for this guy if he comes out?
I thought we were going to chant about the town hall.
Yes, I think so.
What are we doing?
About the town hall.
What do we want?
A town hall.
When do we want it?
Now.
We all have a couple 20s up.
Yes.
I have 2. Or at least some money. It doesn't have to be 20, but a little bit of money. We'll get the money back. Talk to us. Maybe the next time.
what we should do sometime is should get some, and we should get like some glue or something to weight it down, so we could like leave like a breadcrumb trail, like come to us. We know you like money.
Yeah, exactly. But just to keep people from taking that,
Well, it would blow.
sand it out.
It would blow away. So we need something to weight it down so it didn't blow away at least.
Did she thumbs
I
down?
think she did, but that's okay. Yeah, what a surprise.
Oh, I would have given her the special finger,
Yes, she gave us.
the special thumbs up.
No.
I'm not always that nice.
It's just surprising, like, when you say the last thing, I wrap my head around people
I
actually.
don't know if I know her well. Janet Van Houten.
Oh, okay.
She posted something to the group this morning.
Well, it'd be like my sister-in-law, who was Republican no matter what. It really thought she was, okay? It was not. And now, because of all the negativity, she won't watch the news. Because
She's not even educated on what's going on.
no, and she doesn't want to be now because she's already cast her vote. It's done, and so we don't. No, I have to spend like 2 weeks with her soon. Yeah. And it's gonna be, deep down, I love her. But
Thank you.
Thank you.
we've had more good results.
So, out of curiosity,
Yes.
and is he coming out to talk to you?
I doubt it. But that is the car he should be getting in. The white minivan.
This is a little stakeout here. We're on a stakeout.
Yeah.
I was going someplace else.
Oh, yeah.
Good, good,
We go in
good.
front of his office every Thursday.
Yes.
That's real close.
You haven't spoken to me.
No, we're having another town hall. 23rd.
23rd.
It'll be the second meeting.
Yeah, that's the one in the church.
Yes.
Yes, I saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
No, it's
There's a
good.
lot of energy and
Yeah.
At least you're doing something.
Well, yeah, that and it,
Been signing petitions.
and it's nice just to see people who. And even though we all have different different ideas and stuff.
So we'll go live to you, Laurel. Give us an update.
Well, we're still staring at a white minivan, the one that T-Berry rode up on. We're hoping to catch him on his way out and encourage him to attend the town hall that we've thoughtfully arranged for him, since he is unwilling
That was
to arrange
thoughtful.
one. Yes, it actually takes a lot of work and a lot of time from people who have
That was generous of us,
families
wasn't
and
it?
have jobs and have school commitments.
That was generous, wasn't it, of us?
Well,
I mean, we're givers.
we
We're givers, really.
well, actually, I have found the people that have arranged the town hall to be quite generous, and also very concerned about the direction our country is headed in. And that's why we've been calling every day to encourage Representative T-Berry to represent us and not big money interests or the party line. Sometimes the needs of his constituents don't match up with those, and we're asking him to do the right thing.
Do you guys have jobs?
Yes.
we do have jobs. We all do. How about you? Do you have a job?
Sir? Do you have a job? Again,
Wow.
He was nice,
for
wasn't he?
the record, I am gainfully employed. I was fortunate enough to be able to afford college and get an advanced degree. And because of that, I can take a long lunch break and come here and ask my representative to hear my concerns.
That's good.
That doesn't make me better than someone who didn't have the same opportunities and is working hard with what they have.
And really, Congressman T-Berry should be making himself available to everyone, no matter their circumstances. And so
especially the unemployed. I mean, jobs is the primary concern that we're hearing from people in the district right now.
Yeah, and
So why does that guy driving a Lexus in front of a fancy Italian restaurant think that he's somehow better or more worthy of attention from his representative? I'm not sure he even pays more taxes because of the way that we reward the wealthy in this country. So I may be paying a larger portion of Representative T-Berry's salary than he is.
you probably are.
Not really sure that this whole Trump administration and the GOP Congress that is following lockstep with it really has the working person or the unemployed person's issues in mind when they're voting or issuing executive orders. I mean, the library funding is just the latest example, in my opinion. Libraries provide people, particularly people who are looking for jobs, with an opportunity to access the internet and information that will help them in their job search. Not to mention all the other services they provide, the services that they provide families and children. The fact that these folks say they want to help the unemployed and help people get ahead, but again and again they vote against that.
I agree.
They do that downtown today. And I'm
The white van is still there.
most of us are retired.
It doesn't move.
And that's what we said.
It occurs to me, the gentleman who just stopped to ask if we have jobs, I wonder if he asked the same question of Representative T-Berry and his entire staff as they dined in the restaurant just now. I mean,
He's taking a 2-hour lunch hour. I don't know
Yeah.
that many of us have time to do that,
yeah.
Get a job.
You know what time is it now?
I'm retired from teaching. I did my job.
It is 1:38.
So
That's close for 2 o'clock.
T-Berry is going on a 2-hour lunch here.
He's on Italian time, right? Italian time.
Well, yes, it was. So they have them and my 5 grandkids.
Full of lots of talking.
Yeah, she had her best day. It was a good learning experience. And they did get to travel.
Chris says it would be fun to invite his staff to participate in the food drive.
Oh, yeah.
Deborah said, so offended by the Lexus guy's comment.
Yeah, I know. That was.
Lexus guy was a jerk. But,
Well, the Lexus guy doesn't understand that we're out here not because we don't have anything better to do,
hey.
but because we care enough about our country to be here.
I've got to keep my job.
You do. We'll tell them.
I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, and tell him, seriously, how low can you go?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's not for shooting people.
Right. Might as well shoot store. Exactly.
Nice talking.
Yeah.
Not paying taxes or not
Weather's nice.
Mia says, funny how they always say get a job. It's a non sequitur. Like people with jobs automatically like what their member of Congress does and never have an occasion to disagree or protest.
Next time someone asks me that, I'll be like, yeah, I have
Well-
1.5, and I go to school, and I'm here.
We all have jobs. We're all
Trying
paid.
to
We're all
choose
paid
to think that
protesters,
means
right?
We're really getting to them, that they have to.
They have to, like,
They have to.
Who's running against him this next
I don't know that we know that.
We
don't
don't know
know
what
yet.
he's running for
Well, he
yet.
may run for Senate.
Well, I've heard that also.
Yeah. So we got to get somebody.
Yeah. I just wondered if you had an idea what
I know that the person
When T-Berry has an opponent, we hope the Rotary will host his opponent too.
Yeah,
That was the anti-Lexus guy. That was Lincoln guy, I guess.
You can see a lot from someone's car.
I can always tell a Mexican car. They're
More nice.
and I think they're trying to wait us out. Well,
I
is that
mean,
surprising?
like we're not.
Yeah.
Miles compared to.
We're not standing out here with AKs.
We need the Jeopardy theme again.
Was she disgusted?
Yes.
I love the eye rolls. Thank you. Oh, nice car with nice people. That was a rarity.
Did you see the other woman?
Yo, I know the eye roll. Yeah.
And the hand.
flip of the hand.
Oh, you're a racist. Bye.
What are the odds of some of these people who are like eye rolling us will show up to vote in 2018?
Close to 100%.
But how many of them are going to see cuts to their programs?
Probably none of them.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know about that. I think seniors that I'm talking to are not going to be happy. Even those that are financially pretty secure are not going to be happy that they're not going to get their share.
They'll still vote Republican though,
Oh, maybe.
because that's what you do when you're an old white person. You vote Republican. 'Cause that's what you do.
Yeah, my grandmother. The one I posted, like, oh, she voted. No, she's like, I think she's just getting confused. But she did tell me, like, there's some Mexican guys that live down the street from her, and she's like, since I know your husband now, I don't feel so afraid of them. I'm like, good, Grandma, please tell your neighbors not to be afraid of your little Mexican neighbors. There's like 5 of them live in this really tiny house, and they all work at the Mexican restaurant in Greenville, Ohio.
Mm.
Yep. Said if Trump is up in 4 years, please, Grandma, don't vote for any kind of the guy who's going to support your son-in-law, grandson.
I think it's really time for both parties to put forth some new candidates.
Are you running them, Laurel? Make your announcement right here.
Yeah. No.
No.
No, I am officially not running.
You heard it here first, folks. Laurel is officially
I'm
not
officially
running.
not running.
There we go.
Just a lot of action. There's a.
Have we learned something here today?
I think
If-
we've learned that
if we
protesting is not glamorous or all that entertaining.
Well, we already knew that, I think. But what I think we've learned here that's important is if we wait for T-Berry,
She's not coming.
I think we can inconvenience him. Like, I can't imagine.
He's just inside waiting for us to
No. I think he's gone out the back.
sort of cowardly. Like,
I,
We heard back from our
I think they're trying to wait us out.
Depends on what, who's his 2:30 or 2 o'clock.
Constituent.
Oh. One of ours?
I heard through one of ours. So. He's not the most courageous person.
No. They really did do the 2-car swap already.
Yeah, his vantage point. He was seen him come out the side.
They're going to support
Unless he was
military
not
action
for
in Syria. The least our representative could do would be come out and face peaceful protesters outside his restaurant. Well, the restaurant where he's at. I mean, think about it. Like, courage is missing. No.
Courage, Pat T-Berry. Barb is the tractor guy. He's still there too. Maybe next time we need disguises. Like, maybe we can dress up like a tree. Everybody could be a tree. Oh, there's Rob. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob. Rob is in the van.
Darn. Is he going around back to pick him up?
I guess so.
Yeah.
See, he needs a raise. Look at that van. I mean, maybe this is his way of like connecting with the people.
One of us. There they go. So what's that guy doing?
He's a tracker.
What is the
Yeah,
tracker?
I think so.
What's the tracker?
You know he's videoing over there.
I'm not sure who he's with.
He's going to move again.
Maybe. He's on the move.
Oh, hey. We were counting on you.
Oh, yes, we see.
Video things.
Oh, and now we're so now we know the Lexus is. Oh no, that's just me.
That's not.
Could it be? Oh, hi,
Oh, there we go.
We're at a town hall.
Are you gonna have a town hall, sir?
We'd like to talk to
We'd
you.
like to talk to you, sir. Can you please have a town hall? Hi, you met with me, you remember? There's thousands of us who'd like to talk to you. What do you like to see, sir?
Town
We
hall.
appreciate talking to you.
We want to be
Please.
at your town hall.
What do we want?
A town hall.
Oh, when do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Town hall!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Town hall!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Hall!
When do we want it? Now.
What do we want?
Town hall!
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want?
Town hall.
When do